Alright, today we're watching episode number 10 of Overlord. We got into our fights with Kedge and Clementine, mopped them up. Apparently Shalltear has revolted. It was a great episode, and I'm sure that this episode will be too. So without further ado, let's run the intro and hop right into this. That looked pretty good. So is she part of Nazarick? She's frustrated that it's not human. Sebas just like his creator, bro. He's so respectful. You know, I was gonna say, that is crazy how she's acting towards him. She's part of the maids. Yeah, explain to me what happened to her, please. Talking about traitor. Oh, are they trying to get her to be... Yeah, taken. Infiltrating the dark circles, maybe? Oh, man. Hey, that's only fair if he's gonna be a weirdo. Oh! No, that sent shivers down my spine. I know he's just a dude, but he looks vampiric too. Bro, Lady Dimitrescu. Looking like a Resident Evil boss. No, it's definitely like the sibling creator. Yep. Right. It's so crazy that they have their own mind now because literally, like, to them, these are their gods. But it's like, yeah, I just work at 7-Eleven. Yeah, that's what's happening to you. Bro, her stare is so, like, gone of life. Nah, overly freaked out. This is not a good time. Y'all picked the worst carriage. What? Dead. She's holding his heart. Oh, she took his hand. So now the question is, how does this lead to her revolting? Because I don't think, well, the NPCs are such extremists that I feel like even something slight would turn into revolt. But at the same time, I don't think they'd play around like that. So do they have an item that works on her? Well, GG, Zach. There's no way. Brother, do you not see what's happening behind you? Are you serious? That brother's down bad. What the is going on my screen? Yo, what do y'all have me watching? Yo! Oh, their nest. Brain Unglaus. We heard about him from Clementine. So then were you guys just accompanying her for the heck of it while she's doing her own thing? Is this Brain? Oh, he's a katana wielder. If I remember correctly from the intro, the goat also uses swords. Wait, so Brain is into some weird then? For some reason I felt like he was gonna be a good dude. What is that orb? She's basically Choso, that's a supernova. And the damage is gone. So he's really confident, right? And it looks like he's looking for a battle. This is gonna be really interesting when she suns him. Did you? Damn! I just work here. I want a new boss. Such a tough name. She may as well be. Yoiki Tenkai. Yeah, new shadow style, simple domain. She's about to catch it and break it, bro. Oh my god. Also, he's assuming she doesn't have a ranged attack. Would he be able to react to like the projectile? Bro! Oh, she did catch it. I thought it couldn't even make it through. I mean, she probably can't. Yo. Bro, I've never seen someone catch a blade from the back. Yo, she's still, she thinks you're still getting ready. Bro, she thought that was a regular attack getting ready. That was his martial art. Bro. No amount of cool animation and choreography will save you. Oh, bro. Just put him out of his misery. Don't do him like this. Wow. Wow. This illustrates perfectly just how you're crying? You're in tears? You're running? I mean, respect, but... Oh, man. What is this? She better transform. Because Demiurge transformed as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume they all can. Bro, a girl scream crying like that is scary even in a universe without monsters. Oh! Ah! Wait, I'm stupid. We seen her transformation in the intro. I already commented on it. She looked like a leech. Ew. Yes, a lamprey. I'm gonna have to like censor that. Why is she so randomly buff but gangly? It's too late, bro. Oh hell no! Yo! They gotta make a Roblox horror game about this. Looking for brain. At first, I thought her arms were like bruised. Are you the one that got slammed into the wall or not? Because I wouldn't be talking to her no more. Oh shoot! Well, you better hope you get that red potion quickly. Don't look her in the eyes. Y'all all so sadistic. So how does that work? Like her transformation is fueled by the blood of others, maybe? Yep, she's gonna save you for last. What was the strategy there? That just pissed me off. But I thought you have to capture her. Red potion. Oh, it burns! And it's a Nazaric one, so it's actually pretty potent. I think she realizes. Well, here we go. Some Dracula. Dang, she calmed down real quick as soon as she realized Ainz was involved. So there's still more of them. She realized that she messed up a little bit. How many? What? So this still isn't explaining how she turns, though. Okay, so no, it doesn't look like the transformation. Wow, they sent the advanced party was weaker. Oh, here it is. It was an item, so God damn! So then would this be an item from Yggdrasil? If it's able to affect someone as strong as her on this level? Yo! Y'all got speared! So that is what did it. The red name. Okay. So that's why they suspect her. Has taken control of your NPC, maybe? So then would you, okay, so with that in mind, would it be an item on the same, what do you call the item that his staff is? Where it can like change the rules or something like that? Dang, Mara is her. So is Shalltear probably like the strongest NPC then? I mean, it didn't look like an item though. It did look, they said use it. It looked more like a, it sounded like an item, but it looked more like a spell. So merciful. Brother, you just had to say that. She was so locked in, and all of that is out the window. He said all of you, all of you. Bro, I said everyone. So is that the same field? Is she just unmoving from the field? Yeah, dude, I literally just leaned in to watch the rest of the episode. God, man. So they found out that she revolted because of the whole list thing. So then, yeah, well, oh my goodness. When they say use it, in my mind, it's an item. But it looked like a spell. But then again, when the lady started doing this, it also looked like it was a part of her clothes. I couldn't really tell. I mean, I guess I could just go back right now and check it. But if I don't do that, it looked like a spell rather than an item. But there are no martial arts or skills unless there's a spell from Yggdrasil that could do it that he's just not remembering. Maybe a different player that got sent into a different time period or is still alive now maybe knows that one skill to be able to turn NPCs. Unless it's an item, like I said, I forgot what they called it, but they said an item that can like change reality or something ridiculous. Like it could be that if she has resistance to basic mind control, but so if that's the case and she is mind controlled, then you wouldn't assume it's basic, you know? You would assume it's something really high tiered. Unless there is a power system in this world that isn't in Yggdrasil that we just haven't learned about yet because, well, we haven't learned about it yet, you know? And we haven't seen anybody use it. So there could also be a power system here at play that we just didn't realize and we're gonna learn about soon. I'm not sure. Maybe the people of this world have been dealing with players that they devise stuff like this specifically for situations like this. Maybe? I'm not sure. Also, Sebas and Solution have like their own thing going on in the capital as well. So they're collecting information. It looked like they were trying to get to the underbelly of this. They're collecting specifically people that can use martial arts skills for Ainz. I don't know if that's because he's trying to just learn more about the world. Maybe he can extract information from them. Regardless, there's like a plot going on there. It is interesting to see because Sebas, I said this during one of the earlier episodes, but it feels like Sebas is the only one in Nazarick, aside from maybe Ainz, I guess, that has any sort of respect or care for people. You obviously know that if someone crosses the line with Ainz, he's not just gonna stand for it, but he feels so composed compared to everybody else, you know? And I'm sure that largely has to do with the fact that his creator was the way he was personality-wise, which actually makes you wonder why his creator would have been a part of this guild, considering I know the rules were like non-humanoids and stuff, but they seem to be very clearly villainous, you know what I'm saying? Everyone else made their characters hate human beings, whereas Touch Me was like, yo, nah, I'm just a dude, bro. I'm a hero. I'm here for justice. I'm here to save people. That's it. So it's kind of like, it's interesting why he'd be a part of the guild, and it's interesting. I wonder what Sebas's headspace is around how they treat other living beings, aside from Nazarick. I'm sure in his mind, Nazarick is still at the top and the forefront of his care, but it's not as if he's everybody else who views humans and animals and stuff like that like bugs, you know? So I don't know, but we're gonna see how all of that goes. I'm gonna say this in the caption for the YouTube video, in the description, in the comments, for Patreon, it'll be in the description. I'll probably put out an updated post as well, but I won't be able to get a second episode done this week. Well, I don't know how long for. I have a bit of a family emergency kind of going on, so I might be able to get to the second episode this week. If not, I'll try to get all 3 episodes out on Tuesday. of the next week. That also goes for other animations. That crazy. Other episodes of anime as well for the remainder of the week. I don't really know. So there's a potential thing where ReZero, Attack on Titan, Slime is delayed. I'm not quite sure. We'll kind of play it by ear, but I will let you guys know. If you're watching this on the Patreon, I do provide the updates and stuff. But yeah, it was a great episode. In the meantime, though, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow my Patreon, linked in the description down below. You'll get access to early uncut and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.